Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Sorry that it took a little bit to do this next video for you guys today, or getting close to late afternoon pretty soon. So I'm doing this, and sorry that my hair is messy. I had to work today, and I will be going in the shower, of course, in a little bit. So yeah, that's why my hair is messy, because I had to work outside today. And yeah, it was a rough day, but I got through it. But yeah, I'm returning to you for Star Wars Andor Season 1, Episode 12 review. This is actually for Rick's Road that I got done checking out for this 54-minute episode, I believe. That's how long it technically is. So I'm going to discuss what I watched for the series finale for Star Wars Andor Season 1, Episode 12 for this review. And I'll let you know what I thought of this Star Wars Andor Season 1, Episode 12. So let's dive into this um, TV show review. Now, basically, Cassian Andor, Diego Luna plays as Cassian Andor, and he did pretty good this whole season, playing as his returning role for this whole season. So I really enjoyed this show for sure. The final episode was very intense. Like, you didn't think that it would turn into an all-out war from the Imperials, the ISB, against the people of Ferrix, because Cassian Andor actually goes back to Ferrix to rescue Bix and also pretty much rescue some of the people there from the ISB because they're part of the Empire, of course. So basically, pretty much this episode got pretty intense. There was a lot of shooting scenes and all that from the Empire, so a lot of action, but it was a pretty enjoyable episode. I didn't think Stefan Skarsgård was gonna be able to find Diego Luna's character, Cassian Andor. I think he plays Luthen, Rael or something like that. Luthen Rael, I believe is how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. He's basically not on Andor's side. I don't know. It didn't go into deep explanation with that. They showed the ending to the episode if you watched it on Disney Plus, which I think you guys will enjoy this episode for sure. I personally really enjoyed it. The series finale for season 1, of course. They are gonna make a season 2. Sorry about the ding, that's my phone or whatever. It always does that sometimes. So please forgive me on the background noise. Um, Basically, overall, for the series finale for Star Wars Andor Season 1, Episode 12 for Rick's Road, I think this was pretty interesting, very intense, and got very suspenseful with what you think's going to happen next, and it surprises you. I wouldn't say it's one of the best series finales that I've seen for a show, but it was pretty interesting, and it had a pretty good ending. So, and pretty intense ending. Like, what the fuck's gonna happen next? You're like thinking, oh well, Andor actually shows up to Luthen's ship or whatever at the end of the episode, and he says, "Kill me or take me," and and then it's just like, what happens next since he didn't kill him? So I'm like, what? I'm like, that was pretty good, but that just they didn't go into explanation with that, and I was a little torn by that, but at the same time, I think it did have a good suspenseful uh, closing to this season 1, of course. It had a good cliffhanger, of course, is what I was trying to say. So overall, in my opinion, uh, I think that's what I was trying to imply instead of saying I was torn by it. I really found it to be one of probably the best season finales in my personal opinion. But hey, to each his own. I know everyone's got their likes and dislikes with shows and all that. But in my personal opinion, overall, Star Wars Andor Season 1, Episode 12 for this review was pretty good. It had a really suspenseful ending and a pretty interesting cliffhanger. So, yeah, pretty much first score for me. I'm giving Star Wars Andor for Season 1, Episode 12. I'm going to give this episode an 8.5 out of 10. Pretty good episode for sure. Definitely recommend checking it out. If you haven't seen it on Disney Plus or online, you could probably watch it online, of course. You'll be able to find it, I believe. So, yeah, with that being said, comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Star Wars Andor Season 1 Episode 12 review. If you enjoyed it, some of the villains that were going after Andor and Luthen and his crew, of course, and all that, few people died in this episode. I would say some of the people of Ferrix, quite a bit of them died trying to fight the ISB at that certain moment. So please forgive my yawning. It's just I'm a little tired because of work draining me today. So if you did enjoy this episode review for Star Wars Andor Season 1 Episode 12 for the series finale that I did for you guys, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will have another TV show review for Wednesday, the Netflix series. I don't know when it's coming out online. I'm waiting at least to see what happens. I think they're going to release it soon, hopefully, because Solar Movie hasn't shown it yet. And I'm just like, where is it? I'm like, this should actually be online, but if it's a show you gotta watch on Netflix, I'm like, then I'm just gonna be disappointed. Because that is a membership I don't want to subscribe to again. I mean, there are some interesting stuff on there some of the time, but they have a variety of stuff I don't give a shit about on Netflix, in my personal opinion. And they're kind of sympathizing with criminals. Um, they're sympathizing for criminals, past criminals, of course, criminals that all like Jeffrey Dahmer and all that. With that Jeffrey Dahmer show that they did on Netflix, it was so cringe. And honestly, when I saw that they did it, I was shaking my head like, they're fucking criminals. They're just money hungry. So stay safe, guys. Take care. Sorry for going on a rant about Netflix. I like certain things on Netflix, but I don't like Netflix themselves. Because they have certain topic variety with certain shows that are pretty compelling to watch, but at the end of the day, Netflix is a piece of garbage, in my opinion. So stay safe. Take care, guys. I hope you enjoyed this Star Wars Andor Season 1 Episode 12 review. This is the final one I'm doing for the year for Star Wars Andor, because Star Wars Andor Season 2 is not coming out till like 2023 or 2024, so it might take a little bit. And as always, I will see you in my next review.